Hello everyone, Legion True Hero here, and welcome back to Anthem, the Interceptor. So, the Interceptor's not part of the title. I'm running the Interceptor this time. I'm gonna be showing you guys this pistol. I'm actually a little irritated because I have to go back, and I'm doing this for the second time now. For some reason, the recording did not function as intended, and I lost everything. So we're going to go back in. I'm running the Barrage and the Guardian this time. You guys kind of saw his loadout last time, but we're going to go ahead and, or in the first episode you guys got to see his loadout because I ran him before server shut down. But I'm going to go over it. We got a Cryoglaive, which is basically an ice shuriken that I'll be throwing enemies, and it has a chance to freeze them. Now, it's not guaranteed, and I know from what I've experienced so far with this game, if they have an overshield, if the enemy has an overshield, it will not freeze them, no matter what. Bosses, from what I've seen, don't tend to freeze either. I've never seen one frozen. That doesn't mean anything, though. That was an assault system. Now, we've got the shield reinforcement and the ultimate inscription. Ultimate Inscription increases my ultimate damage by 5% of its base. Shield Reinforcement gives me a overshield boost, a large one at that. My strike system is a melee system that I kind of have to show you. It's hard to explain what it is or what it looks like when I'm not like this, or when I'm not in the game. In my support system, I have a target beacon which will attach to a enemy, and anything I throw at them will hit them, and if I kill them fast enough before the beacon fades, the beacon will attach to the next closest target. I'm not sure what its range is, though. That's kind of something we might find out together. Now, I said this at the end of the last one. This one's going to be shorter. There's not a whole lot to do for me here. Well, there's not a whole lot for me to show you in free play anymore, simply due to the fact that it's a demo. But that's okay. I'm going to show you the abilities, kind of run through the pistol and show you what we got there. Other than that, I'm not really sure. It's going to depend on RNG, on what spawns, and what we can kill. Hopefully I don't have to record this one again, or I might end up doing the Stronghold first, and then coming back and trying to do an Interceptor. Or I might make the Interceptor video the Stronghold video. It's really going to depend, because I'm not really sure what stopped it from working. But I cut recording and went back to go double check, make sure everything worked properly, and it didn't. The video didn't exist. It caught like the last 17 seconds of everything, and it's just technical difficulties. But that's okay. I'm still gonna do what I can. I'm still gonna try to. I'm gonna try and get this in. Uh-oh. Okay, so it looks like they just tweeted out I might not get to do the Stronghold, guys, because it's going to close in 20 minutes, and that's not even enough time to get in and do the Stronghold right now. The servers are going offline in 20 minutes. So we're going to take a look. I'm going to do what I can. I like another Colossus. Anyway, for the time being, we're going to fly around. The Interceptor is supposed to be the fastest of the Interceptors. Now, my Ice Glaive, I just chuck an Ice Shuriken. This is my melee ability, my strike ability. This is my melee. This is the only javelin that can chain melees constantly without issues. My targeting beacon really has nothing going for it, except in the regard that, well, like, I can't really do anything with it right now because I need an enemy for it to latch onto. Otherwise, it'll just It just flies. It's just a little shuriken that attaches and makes me able to hit them. I get a triple jump as a interceptor, so that's always kind of cool. This is the pistol I promised to show you guys. This is a heavy pistol. Keep that in mind, because machine pistols will fire nothing like this. What do you want? This guy is being a real pain in my ass. Anyway. Ooh. Now, the thing about the Interceptor's melee is that it seems a lot of its major damage output comes from melee. Which, I guess as an assassin type deal, that makes a lot of sense. But it's also kind of frustrating. Because like all the others, you can kind of use abilities and guns and be okay. But with this one, it almost feels like if you don't... It's not a ranged attack. You're not really gonna get the most out of this javelin. Which is entirely fine, I guess. It feels kind of disappointing. And see, as long as I keep killing them quickly, it'll keep trying to latch onto them. Did it latch onto something else? Alright, so that seemed to be its time frame. Or it has a limited number of chains. I'm not really sure yet. But I know for a fact it has to have a time frame. Uh-oh. Well, that hurt. Ooh. I have no idea if this is just if we spawn into an event. Oh, yeah, the ultimate. Oh, I don't know what happened there. But see, this is kind of like you deal a lot more damage and you're a little faster with your melee. But this is the ultimate. It's just a string of melee shots that actually deal a lot of damage. All of the javelins are invulnerable while using their ultimate ability. In most cases, you will also heal if you're like low on health and you have your ultimate. Use your ultimate and you'll gain your health back. These guys are invulnerable from the front for the most part. I lost the other one. Where'd the other crap thing go? Freeze, bitch! Ooh! I'm not 100% sure what all to show you. I never really got to show you the necropolis because it was empty. I'm not sure if there's a point to trying to show you the well, because the only enemy that will spawn there is the Titan that I want to kill. But we are closer to the well than we are the necropolis. We'll go ahead and head up that way, and we'll see what happens, I guess. Mostly because I'm not really sure what else to show off right now. Since I'm low on time, I don't know what they're cowering from. This is probably something for story purposes. But I think, yeah, we're a little off center, but that's okay. I haven't gotten to show you guys the water aspect of this. There are underwater section of the game that there is no combat. You can't even pull out your weapons under the water, which is a little disappointing, but at the same time, it's kind of like a little space where you'll be safe. You can kind of look around and enjoy the beauty, but it is very disorienting. Just plunging into the damn water is really confusing. How close are we to what I want to do? We got off base there. Oh, shit. That gun has some range. Alright, now we're back on track. I'm gonna pick this up really quick because we don't know what's in it. Now, the only downside to the demo, nothing you do here is going to carry over. It's not going to mean anything in the long run. Which is, I mean, it's unfortunate in the regard that you could get a lot of cool stuff here that won't mean anything. There's really no point to harvesting other than to get used to the concept. More Grabbits! I love Grabbits. They're so adorable. Anyway, I'm gonna see if that Colossus shows up. I don't really need his help, but looks like he's not coming. Looks like he wanted to stay up there and do his thing. That's fine by me. I've killed this thing enough times that I ought to know whether or not I can handle it. And I can. I absolutely can. It's not... It's going to be a little complicated only for the Interceptor because of the abilities the Interceptor uses. Oh, I keep forgetting that's like that. There's like a little bump right there.
I recognize the signature, but there's an active signal in your area.
Yeah. The active signal would be
Titan.
the fucking Titan.
This'll be ugly.
Okay. So, we got lucky enough to find the Titan that I wanted to fight. Now, you can dodge that fireball just by blocking it with the walls. I can't use a lot of my combos, or my melee ability here, because this guy is fucking massive, and he'll just tear me a new one. However, obviously the targeting beacon doesn't do anything. Now, you don't ever want to get hit by that. It will overheat you instantly. And you won't be able to fly, and it'll be really hard to get out. Now, me personally, I like to get the Titans about half health before using my ultimate on them. But it kind of depends. Because sometimes I like to just get the... Okay, like that. I will now overheat, and I will not be able to fly to get away. So now I have to wait until I cool down to get back up there and kill him. Which completely blows. But there's water down here, so it helps. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna targeting beacon. I think I missed. But we're gonna chuck this ice at him. And we're gonna tear him a new one this time. Now, I'm not sure if I can kill him with this. Now, I don't know how many of you, if any of you, play Destiny 2, but I have noticed with the Interceptor's ultimate, it does have an issue similar to the Hunter's Spectral Blades, if you know about those, wherein the melees don't always track where you want them to go, which kind of sucks. Oh, he finally made his way here. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's kind of easy to correct, but at the same time, it's not... It's just complicated. That's all it is. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot left for me to show you guys. I really really wanted to get in to the stronghold. But the problem with that is, even if I did get into it right this second, or if I had gotten into it right when the game was, or right when I got that tweet, I would not have been able to do anything about it. By the time that showed up, it was too late. Because the stronghold takes, I don't know if I said this in the last one, but it takes about 30 to 40. That's about bare minimum amount of time I've ever been able to look into it with. So there's really not a whole lot more for me to show. I regret that immensely, because if I had started a little bit earlier, I would have been able to do everything I wanted. But it just kind of came down to bad timing and not knowing the when server shutdown was. So I hope you guys can forgive that, because I was really talking about the stronghold a lot. But you guys will get to see it in the full game, and you'll probably get if my hunch is correct, you'll actually get to see an extended version of the, damn it, of the stronghold in the final game. One thing I want to show you guys before we go is this. There's a height limit, and it's enforced in a really interesting way. It's like a storm takes place and doesn't fade away until you're back in normal range. But the flying here, so this is going to be the end of this one. I'm going to kind of wrap up with my final thoughts here while I run around and do things. My ultimate opinion on the game, absolutely worth it. It is definitely worth playing. I have not had anything, like, I was super excited for this game when I heard about it back when it was in Game Informer. And then it kind of disappeared for a while, and then they announced it at E3, and I pre-ordered it day one. I'm really excited for the full release here in the next couple weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to be recording it a lot. Ultimately, as I've said, my Colossus is definitely the favorite I have right now. But all of them have their uses. All of them have their fun, their cool little quirks and aspects that they makes them special. I actually don't know exactly which. I know in the story, like when the game full comes out, I plan to be a Colossus. But I also know that since we're going to be able to be all four of them, there might be videos where I'm not a Colossus. There might be videos, several videos in a row where I am. Noor and I are both Haitians, excuse me, and we are planning to record that together for you guys. Definitely be a lot of fun to run around with and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Yes! Okay, you know what? We're gonna have a little fun with this. We've got time. We've got a little time before server shutdown. So we're gonna see if we can kill. We've got about 5 minutes. We're gonna see if we can kill this guy in 5 minutes. Probably not. But we're going to try. Uh-oh. How did you hit me? Changing weapons. So, you have to wait until his arms are heating up to actually do anything. He's kind of just sitting there, really. He's not really aggroed. Huh. Well, that's not very fun, but it gives me a chance. Woo! Missed. I don't have the best weapons for this, but I'm gonna try and get my super back up. You're not as aggressive as the last one. I mean, that's kind of cool that you're not, but at the same time, why? Reloading. Gonna pick up that ammo really quick, and that is why I didn't want to get near him. I knew he'd be going after something if I did. Ah. Did you guys see that glaive kind of veer off to the other side? It was weird looking. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay, so he's not hard to get in, like... Okay, so now he's getting a little more pissed off at me. Alright, that's fine. But he's not exactly hard to get in and get out from, so you can kind of keep peppering. Shit, he got me. I mean, it seems like right now it's going to be pretty easy to get in and out to fight him. But we're going to see what we can do as far as damage with this. Because this will be a good experience to find out exactly how much damage my super is going to do in the long run. Because you can see the time I have left to use it over there on the bar on either side of the screen. And right about now is when I want to bail. Wow, I didn't do anything. Oh, I'm not the only one here anymore, I don't think. Either that or he thinks I'm over there. Which wouldn't make any sense. It keeps veering towards his arm. Is it trying to do a critical? Sure got bouncy. If only his little guys hurt him at all. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't think we're gonna have time to kill him. Mostly just because my damage output just isn't there. And that's kind of just a bummer, really, for this javelin. Is that the range abilities just kind of don't exist. The glaive is the most you're gonna get. I totally dodged that. Damn it. That's alright. But hopefully it won't kick us immediately. If we can kill him, I'm going to. But I don't know if we can. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Ultimately, do I think you should go out and buy this game? I think only if you like what you see here or anywhere else. I wouldn't go in and buy all of the negativity that surrounded this game, really. A lot of people were upset about the demo, the VIP demo, not working as intended on day one. Some people never got to get in, period. And I feel for them, I do. But for those of us who actually were able to get in, we've really enjoyed it. I see my problem. Okay, so that is an issue in regards to the interceptor. His ability cannot hit this guy. His ultimate cannot hurt him. Because I noticed it right there at the end of my ultimate that I wasn't doing any damage. The zeros were all that were popping up. Which is very, very unfortunate. Because limiting a character like the interceptor whose main focus is melee, and it is, there is no way around that, is that you can't bypass the fact that if I can't do melee damage as this character, there's not a whole lot of damage output there. No matter what kind of ability I'm running. The glaives only do so much. And see, that's just really yeah. And so that's probably going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like down below. If you got something you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment while you're at it. And if you want to see more videos from me and be notified whenever I upload videos, why not subscribe? Hit that bell icon. Get all those notifications. After all, it would mean the world to me. And as always, guys, I am Legion True Hero, and I'm out of here. See you guys.